manasa deha geha jo kichu mor. This is a song sung by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Is teaching the process of full surrender. Manasa deho geho jo kichu mor. First of all, he is surrendering the mind, because mind is the origin of all kinds of speculation. And surrendering, rendering devotional service means first controlling the mind. Therefore he says, manasa means mind, then deha, senses, sharir. Deha means this body. Body means senses. So if we surrender the mind unto the lotus feet of Krishna, then automatically the senses also become surrender. Then my home, deha geha, geha means home. Jo kichu mor, our all possession are comprising these three things: mind, body, and our home. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur proposes to surrender everything. Otpinu tuapade Nandakishara. Nandakishara is Krishna. So I am surrendering my mind, my body, and my home unto you. Now, sampade vipade jivane mara. Either I am in happiness or I am in distress, either I am living condition or I am dead. Daimomo gela thua upodagarane. Now I am relieved. I am feeling relief because I have surrendered unto you everything. Maravi rakhobi jaichatvara. Now it is up to you whether you like to keep me or you want to kill me. That depends on you. Nitya dasha prati tva adhikara. You have got every right to do whatever you think right and relation with your servant. I am your eternal servant. Janmavayavi moye ichha jaditara. If you so desire, because a devotee goes back to home, goes back to Godhead. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur proposes, if you like that I shall again take birth, it doesn't matter. Bhakto gihe jani janmaho. That's only request is that if I have to take my birth, please kindly give me the chance of taking my birth in a devotee's house. Kita janma ho jathatu others. I don't mind if I am born as an insect, but I must be in the house of a devotee. Bahirmukh brahma janme nahi moraj. I do not like non-devotee life, even I am born as a Lord Brahma. I want to remain with the devotee. Bhukti mukti spriha bihina je bhakta. I want such devotee who doesn't care for material happiness or spiritual liberation. Labhaite tako sanga nurag. I simply desire to be associated with such pure devotee. Janaka janani daita tanaya. Now, henceforward, you are my father, you are my brother, you are my daughter, you are my son, you are my Lord, you are my spiritual master, you are my husband, everything you are. Bhakati Vinoda kahe suna kana, my Lord, Kana, Krishna, you are the lover of Radharani, but you are my life and soul, kindly give me protection. Gai Gora Chand Madhur Sare. This is a song sung by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He says, the Lord Chaitanya, Gora means Lord Chaitanya. Gaur Sundar, with fair complexion. Gai Guna Chand Madhur Sare. In sweet voice, he is singing Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In very sweet song he is singing. And it is our duty to follow his footsteps, to sing the Mahamantra. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur advises, Grihe thako bone thako sada hari bolera. Grihe thako means either you stay at your home as a householder, or you stay in the forest as the renounced order of life. It does not make difference. But you have to chant the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna. Grihe ba bonete thako, sada hari bole dak. Always chant this Mahamantra. Sukhe dukhe bhulo. Do not forget chanting either in distress or in happiness. Bodhane hari naam karo. So far, chanting, there cannot be any check, because in whatever condition I may be, I can go on chanting this Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur advises, never mind, you are in distress or happiness, but go on chanting this Mahamantra. Maya jale baddha hoye acho miche kaj loye. You are entrapped by the network of illusory energy, Maya jale. Baddha hoye, just like the fisherman catches from the sea all kinds of fishes within the network. Similarly, we are also within the net of illusory energy, and because we have no freedom, therefore all our activities are useless. Action in freedom has got some meaning, but when we are not free within the clutches of Maya, within the network of Maya, then our so-called freedom has no value. Therefore, whatever we are doing, it is simply defeat. Without knowing our constitutional position, if we are forced to do something by the pressure of the illusory energy, it is simply useless waste of time. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, now you have got full consciousness in human form of life. So, just chant Hare Krishna, Radha Madhava, all these names. There is no loss, but great profit. Jivana hoila sesha na bhujile rishikesh. Now, gradually, everyone is on the verge of death. Nobody can say that I shall remain, I shall stay for more 100 years. No, any moment we can die. Therefore he advises, Jivana hoila ses. Our life is at end at any moment, and we could not serve Rishikesh, Krishna. Bhakati vinodopadesh. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur advises, Akbar naam rase matare. Please be enchanted. Ram rase, in the mellow of chanting the transcendental name. Dive yourself within this ocean. That is my request. Srirupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathannitam Tam Sajeevam Sadaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sadaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakham Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Jita Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnava Srirupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathannitam Tam Sajeevam Sadaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakham Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Sri Mate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namini Sri Varsabhanavi Devi गीताय कृपाब्धये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञानम दायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्जल प्रमाढ्यं करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्ते दीनतारिणी Sakshat Vairagmurtin Vipranambara Shambodhe Padam Bhojaya Te Namah Namo Bhakti Vinadaya Sachidananda Namini Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanga Varayate Gaurayabhir Bhava Bhumestan Nityascha Sajjana Priyam Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Sri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevata Patitanam Pavonebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevata Patitanam Pavonebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaha Namo Mahabhadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namini Gaurandise Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Sarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktyakhyan Namami Bhakta Satikam Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Sarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktyakhyan Namami Bhakta Satikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Etang Siratau Pangan Jayatang Siratau Pangan Mama Mandan Mater Gati सर्वस्व पदाम भोजौ राधा वदन मोहनम। गयताम श्रुतौ पंगं ममो मंदर्मतेर्गति सर्वस्व पदाम भोजं राधा मदन मोहनम। दिग्वद वृंद्यारण्य कल्पद्रुमाधं श्रीमद्रत्नगार सिंहासनस्थं श्री राधा गोविंद देवं पृष्ठालीभि सेवमानं स्मरामि। दिग्वद वृंद्यारण्य कल्पद्रुमाधं श्रीमद्रत्नागार सिंहासनस्थं राधा श्रील गोविंद देवं पृष्ठालीभि सेव्यमानं स्मरामि। श्रीमानरासरसारम्भी वंशीवटतटस्थितः कर्षणवेणुशनै गोपी नाथश्रेष्ठ नः। श्रीमानरासरसारम्भी वंशीवटतटस्थितः कर्षणवेणु शनै गोपी नाथश्रेष्ठ नः। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि। भज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि भक्तवृंद। भज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। भज श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद Bhaj Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Bhaja Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Bhaja Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Bhakta Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare পরম করুণা বহু দুই জন পরম করুণা বহু দুই জন পরম করুণা বহু দুই জন নিতাই গৌরচন্দ্র পরম করুণা পরম করুণা বহু দুই জন নিতাই গৌরচন্দ্র